In a surprising turn of events, former President Donald Trump has made a significant shift in his stance on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. This unexpected move has caught many off guard, given his previous comments and actions regarding the situation. Trump now acknowledges Russia's aggressive actions against Ukraine. In a dramatic reversal, he has publicly stated that Russia's invasion of Ukraine was indeed carried out under the direct orders of Vladimir Putin. This is a stark contrast to his earlier position. Former President Trump has publicly acknowledged the severity of the situation, marking a notable departure from his previous rhetoric. This acknowledgement has sparked a wave of reactions both domestically and internationally. The admission that Russia invaded Ukraine under Putin's orders is a significant development. It underscores the gravity of the conflict and the international implications of such an invasion. This marks a significant departure from his previous stance, where he often blamed Ukraine for the conflict. Trump's earlier comments frequently suggested that Ukraine was at fault, a position that aligned with Russian narratives. In the past, Trump had been vocal about his belief that Ukraine was responsible for the ongoing conflict. This shift in his stance is therefore all the more surprising and has led to widespread speculation about the reasons behind it. Trump's comments come amid ongoing diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict. These efforts have seen various international actors, including the United States, engage in talks with Russia to find a peaceful resolution. Diplomatic negotiations between the US and Russia have been intense, with both sides seeking to navigate the complex geopolitical landscape. The stakes are high, and the outcomes of these talks could have far-reaching consequences. On February 18th, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Riyadh. This meeting was part of a broader effort to de-escalate tensions and find common ground. The discussions between Rubio and Lavrov were crucial, aiming to address the immediate concerns of the conflict and explore potential pathways to peace. Both sides expressed a willingness to continue dialogue. The talks aimed at ending the Ukraine war and strengthening diplomatic ties. However, the absence of Ukraine from these discussions has raised eyebrows and led to criticism from various quarters. Ukraine was notably absent from these discussions, leading President Zelensky to reject the outcomes. Zelensky has been vocal about his dissatisfaction with being excluded from critical negotiations that directly impact his country. President Zelensky's rejection of the outcomes underscores the complexities of the situation. He has called for more inclusive talks that involve Ukraine as a key stakeholder in any peace process. Trump has called Zelensky a dictator and urged him to secure peace quickly. This comment has further complicated the dynamics, drawing criticism from those who view Zelensky as a democratically elected leader. Trump's call for a swift resolution to the conflict has pleased Russian officials, who have welcomed his comments. This has led to speculation about the motivations behind Trump's statements and their potential impact on US-Russia relations. A stance that has pleased Russian officials, Trump's latest comments have been seen as aligning with Russian interests. This has raised questions about the influence of Russian disinformation on his views. Critics argue that Trump's latest comments are influenced by Russian disinformation. They point to his history of controversial statements and actions that have often aligned with Russian narratives. The role of disinformation in shaping public opinion and political discourse cannot be underestimated. Analysts continue to debate the extent to which Trump's views have been swayed by such tactics. Meanwhile, the US and Ukraine are also working on a critical minerals deal, further complicating international relations. This deal is seen as a strategic move to strengthen economic ties and reduce dependency on other sources. The critical minerals deal has significant implications for global trade and geopolitics. It highlights the interconnectedness of economic and political issues in the context of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Stay tuned for more updates on this evolving situation. As the conflict continues to unfold, the international community watches closely, hoping for a resolution that brings lasting peace and stability to the region.